Alright, welcome one, welcome all to a very special episode of Cube 360. What makes this so special, you ask? Well, nothing really, because as much as you guys like watching old games, old playthroughs, there's nothing really special about it at all. I mean, if anything, you'd rather watch a Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, wouldn't you? That's what the kids are going gung-ho about these days, right? What else would kids be going gung-ho about? Halo? Halo ODST 92.7? Or Gunstar? No More Heroes? I don't know what people are going gung-ho about these days. But you know what I'm going about gung-ho about still? I'm going gung-ho about one of my all-time favorite Super Nintendo games of all time. Oh yeah, right there. Battletoads in Battlemaniacs. I love the Battletoads. They're probably one of my favorite franchises of all time. Look at this. Little awesome shirt there. I'm sure most of you have seen me wear this in some of my videos. I have another Battletoads piece of memorabilia coming in the mail from eBay. I was hoping to have it here by the time I had the video out, but unfortunately not. It's been taking 2 weeks. I don't know. It's taken a long time. Anyway, I don't want to bore you too much with my jibber jabber because there's going to be plenty of that in my playthrough. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you something for your grandmother to get excited about. Here we go. If your grandmother doesn't get excited about this, something's wrong. Seriously. If you send me a video response to your grandmother getting excited watching this game, or watching this video, I'll give you $5. Without further ado, Battletoads in Battlemaniacs, Super NES. Playthrough and commentary, coming right at ya. Alright folks, Zits, Rash, and Pimple in a rare production. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's licensed by Nintendo, that's what I know. And it's Battletoads in Battlemaniacs 1993. You do a code right here. If you hold down an A and B and then press start, you should get 5 lives. I'm gonna play with Rash this time. I like Rash a lot better than Pimple. The way I did this was by putting in the second controller port, and each corresponding controller port on the Super Nintendo corresponds to each character. So if you want to be Pimple, you're going to have to play with controller 1. If you want to play with Rash, you have to play with controller 2. I don't know why they just didn't give you an option if you're like in one player mode. You get to choose one or the other. But I guess it doesn't really make that big of a deal. I like Rash better because he's kind of like the cool dude of the gang, right? He wears his shades, and he's got kind of better moves, like his spike ball there, his spike foot. Pimple has a battering ram with the horns, and he has an anvil for his jump attack, and his other one is just a big boot. I don't know. I like Rash's a lot better. He's got the spike kick, and right there the spike ball and chain. And then he has the axe for his jump move in the air. But this is one of my favorite games here, and I'm gonna do an attempt here. Well, I've already recorded my playthrough here before adding my commentary, so I already know the outcome of what's gonna happen. There was that axe move right there, but I already know the outcome of what's gonna happen. So this is kind of like a radio show, me watching myself game here, and then just kind of adding the commentary. I even got my headphones on actually to listen to the music and the sound effects while I'm playing, so I don't get any of that coming through on the actual recording here of me talking. But basically, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my commentary here while we play through, or I play through, I should say. These brown pigs are kind of tough if you don't get them right away. Going back to what I was saying before, though, I was gonna attempt a no-kill playthrough of Battletoads in Battlemaniacs, which is an amazing feat by anyone. Well, hell, a lot of people would say even beating the game is an amazing feat, but beating the game without dying, that's even more spectacular. And I'm proud to say that I made it all the way to the end without dying. Well, I died once, actually. So you'll see where my unfortunate death is. It would have been a perfect run, unfortunately. I think I died twice by screwing up, being an idiot, but unfortunate, it kind of ruined it, you'll see. So, continuing on here, the first level is the Ragnarok Canyon, as you would know from the original Battletoads. This is kind of like a miniature toned-down remake. Awesome music, though. Listen to that and rock out to that. So your first level end boss here is the giant stone pig, and yeah, it's pretty simple. You just kick his ass from side to side, run back, let him jump, kick him a little bit more, kick him back and forth. Avoid getting flattened. And there you go, pretty simple. Give him a big bust at the end. There we go. Dark Queen, one of the infamous female villains of the Nintendo period. They don't really make villains like her anymore, as snotty as she was, or even as hot. Well, imagine if the Dark Queen and the Shredder kind of got together. They'd be like the infamous duel. Because I mean, there's always so many little references to try to say that, you know, Battletoads was a ripoff of the Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. I like them both. I like Ninja Turtles. You know, I grew up on the Ninja Turtles, and unfortunately, Battletoads wasn't the bigger or the more popular of them. But I do like the characters and the concept and the premise of the Battletoads series more. If you hit these bugs 6 times, you're gonna get an extra life. So, I don't know if that's a hint or a tip, or if any of you already know that or not, but that's what happens there. Not like I really need the lives, but a lot of people do, right? I mean, it is a hard game, so you'll want to take any chance to get a life that you can. So hitting these guys 6 times each. Avoid. Sometimes it's a piss off because sometimes the other bugs will hit them for you like that and kind of throw you off guard, and that means they'll take a hit away from you. So if you hit it 4 times and then the bug hits it, that'll be 5. So it's kind of a piss off. Alright, kicking the flies' asses there. Then we got a spike. So yeah, this is level 2, the Hollow Tree. And I guess you could say it's kind of an improvement from it's like I said earlier, it's kind of like a remake of the first game, right? Not really entirely, though. It's kind of like a more toned down version, but a lot of people think that the Super NES version, this one, is a lot tougher than the original one. I don't know why anyone would think that, because this is kind of like a toned down, watered down version of the first one, right? Your first Battletoads was next to impossible, but this one's only 6 levels long. So it's not that bad, actually. 6 levels. This is level 2, the Hollow Tree. Kind of like level 2 and the other one, the Wookiee Hole, but you're not swinging on a rope. I decided to get a little silent there because I got to chop this video up in a bit, and I'm just trying to gauge whereabouts I would need my chopping of the video. Anyway, dodging the spikes as I was saying. Oh, back to the flies here. Hit them to get an extra life.